This year, 2 CE, an heir of Rome dies, and a controversial decision takes place in the Parthian court. Welcome to the Yearly Histories, where we will highlight the major events that take place in the Common Era, year by year. Last year, we saw the Romans represented by Gaius Caesar negotiating a lopsided and favorable treaty with the Parthians, and the Han court ordering a census, which we will get the results to this year. We begin the events of 2 CE with an unfortunate incident in the Roman Empire. One of Augustus's heirs, the 18-year-old Lucius Caesar, dies en route to Hispania for military training. Quote, "The spark of life in Lucius had been quenched at Massilia. He too was being trained to rule by being dispatched on missions to many places. It was his custom personally to read the letters of Gaius in the Senate whenever he was present. His death was due to a sudden illness. It was just at this time that Tiberius returned to Rome from Rhodes." Unquote. As you heard in the writing by Cassius Dio, Augustus responded to this tragic news by reluctantly allowing Tiberius, who has been in self-imposed exile on the Greek island of Rhodes since 6 BCE, back into Rome as a private citizen. Now we will see what Gaius Caesar was up to this year. The pressure being put on him is rising, as he is Augustus's most prominent heir now that his brother Lucius is dead. Gaius has been playing kingmaker in Armenia as he places Ariobarzanes II on the vacant throne by order of Emperor Augustus. Ariobarzanes II has served as the loyal client king of Atropatene for the Romans. However, the people of Armenia were not happy with a foreigner being selected as their new king. Over in Parthia, King Phraates V makes an especially controversial decision by marrying his mother, Musa, who is already acting as a co-ruler of the empire. Quote, "In AD 2, Phraates V and Musa, his mother, were married. This act, which horrified the Greeks and Romans, suggests a possible connection with the changes which Zoroastrianism was then undergoing. Customs long confined solely to the Magi were being adopted at this time by the people as a whole. Next of kin marriages had been common among the Magi." Unquote. To the far east, the Han dynasty court has been busy. Last year, we mentioned a census being ordered. We get the results of that now. Quote, "The census revealed a population of 59,594,978 men, women, and children, living in slightly more than 12 million households within the empire. The vast majority of the population were illiterate peasant farmers who resided in huts that were nothing more than miserable hovels. Year after year, they raised their traditional crops of barley, wheat, and millet, wore clothing made of animal skins and coarse fibers, and lived always at the mercy of nature, the nobility, and the imperial tax collection." Unquote. The Han official Wang Mang, who is a regent for the young Emperor Ping, has been attempting to cement his position at the top of the empire. He began to push for Emperor Ping to marry his daughter. I am sure we will see the consequences to Wang Mang's aggressive ambitions in the future. Now, for our first In Memoriam segment, where we look back on the lives of prominent figures who died in the year. Lucius Caesar died of illness at the young age of 18. Like his brother Gaius, he was promoted to the position of consul designatus by Emperor Augustus in 2 BCE, with the intent of him becoming a full consul when he became older. His death leaves Augustus's plans for the future in peril. We will leave this year, 2 CE, with Tiberius returning to prominence in the Roman Empire, and Wang Mang advancing his position in the Han court. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to be notified when the next iteration of the Yearly Histories will be released. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next year in 3 CE to continue the fascinating stories of the world of antiquity and cover its major events.